Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of January 2022. Thank you so much for joining me as we cleanse the energy. And keep in mind this is general for the month, so don't stress over what doesn't resonate, just take what does. But I do advise you to check out your other placements within your individual chart for more messages. I'll leave the link for the playlist down below. So, oddly enough, as you can see, I split the Light Seers deck the weirdest way, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Feeling quite secretive with what you're starting, beginning, or what you moved away from. Keeping things on the down low, although meanwhile, it feels like you're about to be so damn successful and very happy while you're, to an extent, in the spotlight. Okay. I'm hearing you could have Gemini in your chart. I would watch that reading. We're going to begin by pulling the overall messages from the Soul's Journey deck. For my lovely Libras to begin this monthly money and career read for January 2022. Oh shit. Sorry, excuse my language. We do have abundance. I think we have the 3. As well as relationships, thinking about how certain energies affect you when working, as well how they affect your thought process when figuring out how to move forward with certain investments, certain I'm hearing purchases as well with when it comes to choices for your career. Relying on certain relationships, but also keeping others at a safe distance, at arm's length, in order to figure out what's right for you. I get it. Wow, so we're beginning with abundance. I mean, what a card to come out for a money career read. You are going to be feeling so abundant this month. So abundant. I'm feeling a level of passion coming from this card. And we also have service, so I feel like there is a focus on a lot of Libras helping other people. And interestingly enough, I do feel like some of you will be pushed to implement more of that in your work if you don't feel fulfilled enough. Okay, where you're reminded how much your business or your job or both actually does impact other people in a positive light, uplift them or help them in one way, shape, or form. But there's also a focus on what needs to come to an end when it comes to what you're putting your money towards, maybe needing to budget more. Or for some of you, it could be a job that needs to come to an end, or for the majority of you, it feels like a focus on what came to an end in the recent past, going back to the 8 of Cups, walking towards the sun. Was that the 8 of Cups? Ooh, and I go right to it, yes. Okay, let's pull the 6 cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck. A simple 6 card spread, if you will. This came on the beginning too. It might feel as if it's a bit difficult to catch your breath at certain points or throughout the month in general. Feeling like you have a lot going on, a lot of people that require your skill sets or knowledge, you know, what you're offering, or just feeling like your job or jobs are very demanding. It comes out again. Interesting. We're going to pull the last one from the top of the deck. Nice. You could be feeling a bit confused as to the future of a business, a project, or multiple businesses for some of you, or just the future of your career in general. It could be you struggling to understand the future of a financial investment as well, being like, can the universe give me some clarity? You'll pull some tarot cards for yourself or watch a reading. It clarifies one thing but leaves you with more question marks, more blanks to be filled in, feeling like you can never have full clarity. I'm hearing you need to take a leap of faith if need be, even if you don't have all the answers. You could find that a career choice is leaving you feeling a bit restricted, wanting to give birth to something new. It's not for all of you. We're beginning with the 7 of Swords. So this came out in that weird split in the deck before, but you begin the month of January, you begin the year of 2022 and you're feeling like you're in the spotlight, feeling a bit secretive. There could just be a lot of opinions and judgments flowing in. You seeing a lot of feathers and weird signs and communications from the universe. I feel like a lot of you are used to this, but if you're not, don't be surprised when you're getting downloads from the universe, hearing them communicate with you, spirit, when it comes to your career, what you're meant to accomplish. Some of you utilizing all of which to help you with your career advancement, or when it comes to certain choices you're making at this time. I feel like it's surrounding your money. If you have an online business, there's no way you're going to be, ultra secretive. It feels like people are watching you, noticing you in a beautiful light. It just feels very serious with this card. Someone's being too uptight about what you're moving towards or what you left. It's just like, I can handle this. I got this. You beginning the year being like, I'm going to accomplish all I can this year. I'm going to accomplish all I can this month. Break it down. Don't get too overwhelmed with the overall picture, the big picture. You may miss something along the way, or it just feels like you're being pushed to while you're being secretive and in the spotlight, accomplishing a lot, having a million things going on, especially just a million things running around in your mind, feeling like a bit of a whirlwind, to be one with the abundance. There may be a gift of abundance coming in at this point in the month, and you feel the need to keep it to yourself, not wanting to spoil it, ruin it, or jinx it, not wanting others to make you feel less abundant all the meanwhile. Does that make sense? Not feeling like other people should be completely involved in your success. Being very strategic as to who takes a seat with you as you move towards all that you deserve. Get it, Libra. Get it. I just heard people can be so annoying. The Tower. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and there's a focus on a past Tower moment or something that needs to come to an end currently. What do we have for this Tower for Libra? Three of Wands. Feeling ready to go. It's like whether or not you're being pushed to potentially even second guess a past Tower moment or just pushed to expect one in the upcoming month or months. You are remembering that you deserve happiness. You're not meant to go after your success, your financial stability, and feel miserable all the meanwhile, right? It's this level of motivation that comes over you due to that Tower moment, or the expecting of which. Allowing yourself to be happy all the meanwhile, and it's like this combination of you feeling happy but motivated and being like, damn, I'm doing a really good job of accepting the good and the bad at this point, and just realizing that everything happens for a reason. Completion is a must. Look at this little squirrel here, looking up at the tower at the lightning, being like, I expected it. And some of you even planned it, knew it was going to happen when you jumped into that situation. However that works for you, whether it was a living situation or is more pertaining to a career choice. Good for you. It's something that not everybody would be able to digest and roll with in such a smooth manner. Don't let yourself feel a bit anxious because it feels like you could be so motivated, so ready to go, or just wanting something to get off the ground quicker, that you could feel a bit anxious or just be so empathic that energies are affecting you in an immense way. Okay? All the meanwhile, you could be feeling a bit lonely for whatever reason, feeling like your path to success, to financial security, to certain changes feels very alone. Once again, when you're in that Seven of Swords energy and feeling like you can be a bit secretive or should be, not wanting to tell everybody, you naturally are going to feel a bit alone in the decision process or just, again, that path to success. So just don't be afraid to take a moment away from your work, your goals, your dreams, and socialize, right? It feels like Libras are very much a social butterfly, but it could be you feeling a bit indecisive and being like, I don't know if I can afford this time. I don't know if I can afford to go out. I don't know if I can do this or this. And it's like, you owe it to yourself. And I feel like it will be a good release in one way, shape, or form. Okay? Nine of Wands. You make your way to wrap up the first half of the month and you're moving slower than you expect. You feel very burnt out, feeling like you're lighting the way for yourself, or just at times that light goes out or that fire within is goes out, and it's like, okay, no, I got this. I'm one strong warrior, and I've been through it all. The ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, and it just feels like you're burning yourself out at times, not wanting to, or giving yourself the space to rest, thinking that that's the best route to accomplish what you want to at this time, but it's not necessarily the case. They came out in Gemini's reading. You need to remember that times when you take the moment to rest, to replenish, to do something nice for yourself, or just to hang out with friends or somebody you potentially want to invest in love wise, um, it's going to allow you to come back to your work where you're trying to get off the ground or build or be successful at it. It just allow you to be more productive and produce better quality all the meanwhile. It was such a wordy way of putting it, but it needed to come out that way. You are coming off very strong, very depleted, with a hint of creepiness. Please don't take that offensively. People just seeing you in this light and being like, I just need Libra in my life. There's something about you where you motivate people to go after their dreams. Focus on whether or not you're happy with all the work you're putting in at this point, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, feeling like you're willing to even stay up all night or just to put in overtime in one way, shape, or form to achieve that happily ever after, or to fill those last few cups. Let's be realistic, okay? You're only one person, and I feel like other people, for the most part, realize that surrounding you at this time that you're wrapped up with. But it's about adjusting one's perspective to feel a lot healthier on the path to success that you're meant for. Three of Cups. Ooh, and you could be feeling very burnt out when it comes to helping other people. Feeling like, it's like when I do these readings, they're very fulfilling. It's what I'm meant to do with my life, but it depletes me all the meanwhile because I'm taking on so much energy. And I do put my heart and soul, I pour it into it. You know what I mean? All the meanwhile picking up on other people's emotions. So you could be a similar kind of situation where you're helping other people or being pushed to, and all the meanwhile it's leaving you more depleted. Understandable. So you begin the second half of the month, and I feel like a lot of you take Spirit and the Universe's advice and you get together with a couple or a few friends that mean the most to you. Feeling like there's this level of secrecy in the midst of that gathering in one way, shape, or form. We're going to clarify this one. Queen of Pentacles, you coming off as this very calm, cool, collected, sort of mature individual, but people seeing what you're going through your eyes, the gateway to your soul, it being very evident that you are burnt out and you're dealing with more than meets the eye. Interesting wording given I just said they see it all through your eyes. A little contradicting if you ask me. But anyways, you could find that you're pushed to, in your own way, celebrate the abundance that is just surrounding you at this time. A push to notice it, to be one with it once again, to not feel inclined to tell everybody and their mother once again what your next steps are or what you are embracing abundance-wise. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for you to move forward in a more successful manner or to get your business off the ground, but it's like it'll simplify things once again if you just sort of celebrate and get that release when you gather with friends or coworkers or whoever it may be, but don't sort of be a complete open book. All right, people just wanting you to be in the spotlight. I'm seeing multiple people push one person, being you, being Libra, into the spotlight, onto a stage. Wow. I'm hearing some of you are destined for fame and fortune, and it's that path to it that's feeling a bit rockier, a bit stressful all the meanwhile. And interesting, I mentioned that as we make our way to the Five of Swords. You could be getting a headache due to your spiritual connection or all the work you're putting forth. You could find that you're just stressing yourself out over your money or all you're trying to accomplish moving forward. Be aligned with the Tower card. The Spirit in the Universe is continuously reminding you of a Tower moment that needs to take place moving forward, or did in the recent past. Don't second guess what's about to happen. Giving you have been expecting it, and it's meant to be. It feels like whatever it is, it's to again improve your life or make things a bit healthier for you. The Nine of Cups, it's like this is the point in the month where you're feeling stressed, you're feeling this migraine or headache come to be, but you're motivated all the meanwhile. It's around that point where you're gifted a wish fulfillment. something you've wanted for a while. And there's a reason I'm putting it in between these cards, because it's between the middle of the second half and the end where you're gifted more abundance. It's to keep you moving forward. It's to keep you right and happy. It's to help you embrace this release, to help you heal all the meanwhile from all that you've dealt with, all of the burdens that life has put upon you, all the difficult energies you've had to deal with up until now. And it's interesting, this is side by side with the Death card. It's to sort of give you that level of justice for something that came to an end or will come to an end once again. It's for you to accept everything that's happening in your life, in your career, in your finances. And I do feel like you'll be feeling extra depleted at the end of the month, being aligned with the Nine of Wands and the Death card. But this abundance uplifts you to an extent. This wish fulfillment. It could be this new perfect job for you, or it could be an advancement within your business once again, or it could just be a lot of subscribers on your social media account, or just views in that kind of way. Horribly put, but you get my point. It's like whatever you've been desiring the most, it comes in towards the end of the month, and it's like, hallelujah, hallelujah. It's just this relief, but also just it just keeps you moving forward. Wow, well deserved. Well deserved. Let's finish this up by pulling a message or two. I'm hearing now some of you it's just a gift of money. It's a little bit of money plopped into your account, or in a check in the mail, or you could get a bonus at work. Wow. It's like when you're most depleted, the universe just takes care of you. Water. Yeah, utilize water to cleanse your energy, just to feel a lot more balanced, to purify. Little luxuries. I was just saying, make sure you treat yourself this month. It's a month where, yeah, you need to be smart with your money from time to time, but you also need to treat yourself so you can produce better quality work, so you can feel more royal, more like a Libra. Okay, let's wrap it up with one more. We got Fairy Magic. We'll put that one back, but I do feel like it's a magical month to say the least. Breaking bad habits. We're not ending on that note, Spirit. One more. Okay, Triple Spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. As well as safe and happy travel. If you're looking to travel or getting ready to do so, or maybe you're even traveling throughout this month for a select few of you, you're guided and you are protected all the meanwhile. Okay? You are on target to follow your ideal life path. Beautiful Libra. So if this was truly helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing January, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.